Sarah Richardson with Eagle Sensors and Controls. We're an electrical engineering based distributor of automation products and systems. One of our product lines is Burkert Fluid Controls, and I'm here today with Tom Perkins of Burkert Fluid Controls. Hi, Tom.
Hey, how you doing, Sarah? So I'm here. I've been with Burkert for like 16 years, and I work on the food and beverage and hygienic team, and also on the pharma and water. So today I'd like to just take the time to talk a little bit about our FLOWave flow meter.
Okay, great. Can you do a quick overview of the FLOWave?
I'll do a highlighted overview.
Okay. Excellent.
So the flow meter, the FLOWave flow meter uses a technology that's called SAW, S-A-W, and it's surface acoustic wave. So what we do here is, you're probably familiar with this technology because that's how they measure earthquakes, but we energize the internal tube with the acoustic wave, and once we energize that, we can actually detect what's going through there, from anything from very simple water to peanut butter type things. So anyway, this is a hygienic design, so you see a tri-clamp type ASME BPE type connection on that, and again, it's just the tube. So if you kind of look through there, it's just the tube, nothing in there.
And looks pretty lightweight too,
Yes,
Tom.
it is actually.
Yeah, it really is. And what's so special about the tube?
Well, the tube gives us kind of interesting. So we have nothing that's going to take and block anything or has to be cleaned out inside of that, because just the tube. But also what it does is it gives us zero pressure drop. So if your system is 3/4 inch tubing or 1 inch tubing, all the way up to 2 inch tubing, because these are the sizes of the meters currently, there's no pressure drop through our meter because it's just the tube. So one of the things that we do want to talk about is the meter will come in. So if it's a 1 inch meter or a 2 inch meter, it'll come in pre-calibrated from the factory. So you can actually just install it in and turn your process on.
That sounds like a pretty big deal.
It is a big deal. However, one of the things that you don't have to do is send it out for recalibration, as some of our competitors have to do. So once it's in, it's in. You can do some custom calibrations to it if we need to for a specific product, because we can get it in and Burkert can help do that with the customer. But normally you don't have to do any type of calibration to the thing to get it installed. So communication.
Okay.
One of the things that we have in here, so standard communication on here is 4 to 20 milliamps. There's 3 4 to 20 milliamp outputs out of this that can be assigned to the flow or the velocity or actually the temperature, because yes, we do measure temperature out of this meter. The other thing we do is we do acoustic wave information and density factor information. All those are numbers that are customized to a specific product goes through there, and we'll have to talk a little bit about how we test all that here in just a second here.
Okay, great. So what type of industries and what type of applications for the FLOWave flow meter then?
So that's a great question, because it can be used a lot of different areas. However, food and beverage has applications for it. We use it in the beer industry. We use it in the industry for pharmaceutical, for like Wi-Fi water. So that's water for injection. So a lot of things that have no conductivity is something that we can measure. If it does have conductivity, we still measure it. So one of the things to be careful though, somebody asked sometime about CIP,
and you talk about CIP a lot, Tom. What's the significance of CIP with the FLOWave flow meter?
So what we have found out is that we can actually document the CIP chemical, that it's mixed correctly. We can also document as the CIP system is cleaning, so we can, as it's picking up proteins and dirt, we actually will see that in the acoustic wave as it starts to change in the density factors. We watch those numbers. And what we found out is we can actually cut some of the CIP timing down to get the product back up running, and that's what customers like. So we do that. One of the things I do mention that we talk about CIP, but there's also SIP, which is steam in place cleaning. Our meter, if a company is doing CIP or SIP also cleaning, you do not have to take our meter out. So steam was not gonna hurt our meter. We won't measure the steam, we won't measure air or gases, but it's not gonna hurt the meter. When the process comes back up and running, it automatically just start measuring again.
Okay, interesting. Will any or every product, every fluid product work in the FLOWave?
Well, I would love to say yes, but no. There's products that won't work on it, but the way we find out, we have a vast list of already products that we know works very well in the meter. Products like oil will work just fine in the meter. CIP chemicals will work fine in the meter. RO water, lithium water. But a lot of times we'll take a customer want to take and put something special in here, and we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So we will go on site, and we can actually cap the bottom of the meter off and actually fill the tube up, and we can actually then read the acoustic wave and the density factors of that specific product. And once we have that, those acoustic wave and density numbers will always come back to the same number for that product again. So we're finding out that it has multiple uses throughout the industry.
Great, that's a very interesting overview. Great, so if you have any more questions on the Burkert's FLOWave flow meter, please reach out to us at eagle-sensors.com. Be more than happy to help you. Thank you.